Sama dude, Saiyan Salamander here, and welcome to week 2 of the MTBA Season 2. I am Solihull coach of the Solihull Samurotts, and this week we are fighting Jathor and the Arizona State Espeons. So this is probably our toughest matchup in the league, I'd say. Their team is flying while mine's fighting, so it's already a direct advantage. But with the team I've drafted, I've kind of like, I think I've very... I've nicely just counted all my weaknesses. So I've got Terrakion. I've got Terrakion for flying. Cobalion and Lucario like a neutral Pokemon are neutral to all those Pokemon. But the one problem is that I have a major ground weakness now because I got rid of Zapdos-Galar. And they have a lot of ground coverage with Lando T and Mega Aerodactyl. And like cooped up with, you know, the flying type stab for my other team members, it's a very tough battle. So we're starting off with KG, holding off the Shucker Berry this time, so it halves damage from a super effective ground type attack. We got Stone Edge, Sacred Sword, Iron Head, and Rock Polish. So basically, Rock Polish is if we're out against a Mega Aerodactyl or something, go for EQ. I can, or if I'm up against a Lando T or whatever, I can Rock Polish, tank for hit with the Shucker Berry, and then I can outspeed his entire team and just try doing a bunch of damage. I've got Sacred Sword instead of close combat for fighting stab, mainly just because of the Celesteela. Celesteela is a huge wall against the entirety of my team, and no one can like do really well against it. I'm kind of just gonna have to wing it and hope for the best, really. Celesteela's like the main problem they've got in their team. Also, I should mention that the team I'm predicting that Jathor's bringing is on the bottom. They also have a Mulga, Honchkrow, Articuno, Crobat, Mothim, and Altaria. Out of those, the only one I'm really expecting is a Mulga because of the motor drive, since I have a lot of Thunder Punch electric coverage. So I think they could bring that. Also, Static would really help, and they could set up Tailwind. But I think this is the set they're going to bring. Mega Aerodactyl and Lando and Celesteela, they're just too good. They're all too good, especially against my team. Togekiss is Fairy type, so that really helps against my team as well. Talonflame, Cobalion's my best wall for it, but I really don't have a wall because, you know, they can go for Brave. If they go for Brave Bird, the only real thing that can tank it is Cobalion, and then they switch to Flare Blitz, you know. So it's really tough. I've got nothing that can really live a hit. I just need Cobalion to tank a Brave Bird from it, and then it hopefully doesn't have Roost. So I can just kill it with a Keldeo or something, and it won't have outspeed me with the Gale Wings. Gyarados, I'm thinking, because Intimidate, but it's not too much of a problem. Lucario can one-shot it. Anything with Thunder Punch can one-shot it without a debuff. So I'm not too worried about it. The main threats are Celesteela, Landorus, Aerodactyl, and Talonflame. I think once I've got those out of the picture, I should be okay, but the problem is that's the majority of their team, so I don't really have a win con, because they have too many win cons, which is a bit difficult. So I've invested a little bit in HP to try to deliver the attack better. Max attack to do the most damage possible, especially for Celesteela. By the way, I think I didn't finish saying about Sacred Sword, but I just brought it because if Celesteela has a defense boost up, Sacred Sword is neutral against it and it ignores the stat changes. So even if they have like ×2 defense, it will still hit for normal because it ignores stat changes. So that's why I brought it this week. We also have Riginosuke, who was a late addition to the team, honestly. I had a Blaziken here originally, but I realised Blaziken doesn't really add anything to the team. I can't really safely pass on a speed boost to anyone because I just die. Or like whatever gets sent out dies. So I didn't see the point in running it. It's got lefties. Made it incredibly bulky. Max defense, max HP, 4 in attack, so it just does a tiny bit more damage. Mainly just because most of their team is physically offensive, I'd say, that I'm worried about. The only thing that's more special is Togekiss, which I wouldn't send out anyway because it's 4 times weak. And I got Intimidate, so I can use that against the Lando and the Mega Aerodactyl. I got Thunder Punch, Ice Punch, Bulk Up, and Substitute. So if I can kind of hide behind... I can eat EQs for days. Hopefully I can, you know, hide behind Sub, bulk up a bit, and then just start Thunder Punching and Ice Punching, really. I got lefties to heal back some health as well, which is really nice. So next up is Trunks, my Lucario, on an Air Balloon. This is mainly because I can switch it in on an Aerodactyl or Lando T quite safely. Or I can lead with it, since I kind of predict the Lando lead. It means I can just set up an agility on them and, you know, do a bunch, which is really nice. U-turn does break my balloon, unfortunately, round 1. So I'm not sure if I'll lead Trunks yet. I might lead Keldeo. I'm still deciding who the best lead is. But hopefully with that, it will be able to kill most things with the agility boost. Celesteela is a huge problem because of Flamethrower, of course. But other than that, I can outspeed. Hopefully I land Meteor Mash, fingers crossed, knock on wood. Because if I miss that and Balloons popped, Aerodactyl just kills me. Meteor Mash is for the Togekiss and the Aerodactyl. Ice Punch and Thunder Punch is for everyone else other than Lando, effectively. And Ice Punch is for everyone but Celesteela, and Gyarados, and Talonflame, I guess. So, you know, I've got good coverage on there. I don't really need any fighting coverage on this, I didn't think. And Bullet Punch probably would have been alright as well, but I wanted agility just to set up. Because I was originally going to go Choice Scarf Lucario, but then I realised... so Lucario has 90 speed, Lando T has 91 speed, which is a bit of a yikes. So even Scarf, if it's a Scarf Lando, I'm fucked, and I can't live an EQ, so I was like, I'm going to have to go Air Balloon. And hopefully that will work out really well. Next we got Kaishi, the Choice Scarf Keldeo. So I did this so I definitely outspeed Lando T. I can go Icy Wind, and lower the speed of it, or it will kill Lando T unless it's got the Yachi Berry. We also lower its speed, which is really nice. And then I've got Scald Aura Sphere. Aura Sphere is for the Celesteela. It's the most damaging move I can do to it, I believe. Might change that for Secret Sword. No, Aura Sphere's better. Aura Sphere's a little bit better, I think. I think it just depends on the build. I think I picked Aura Sphere over Steeler because I'm pretty sure it's a physically defensive build rather than a specially defensive build. So Secret Sword would probably, even with the 5 extra damage, it would probably do like less. So I just went with Aura Sphere. Oh, I could have gone Flamethrower Blaze. Yeah, no well. Oh well, it's done now. And then I got Icy Wind, Flip Turn. Flip Turn is just good U-turn. If I predict they're going to switch and I just sent out Keldeo, I can just go for a Flip Turn and do some damage, get back out, which is really nice. So yeah, that is the Keldeo build I'm running this week. Next we got Netherone and Medicham, running Ice Punch, Thunder Punch, Bullet Punch, and Fake Out. I was thinking High Jump Kick just for Celesteela, but it's too risky. I lose 50% HP. And it's got Protect a lot, so I don't want to High Jump Kick into a Protect, because that's the most damage I can do to it. Thunder Punch does decent damage to it, but not much. Fake Out is, if Lando T is not Scarfed, I can Fake it out, and I then, if it's like bulky build, if it's a Scarf bulky build, or if it's not a Scarf and it's a bulky build, I cannot word. I can Fake Out, and then Ice Punch should kill from that range. So that's the only reason I've got that. And I couldn't really think of anything to replace it with, other than maybe Rock Slide or something. There's nothing really good I can use against Celesteela, much really, to be honest. And then Thunder Punch and Ice Punch for everything else. It's the normal coverage I have. And then finally we got Subadai, our newest member of the squad. Holding lefties, since Demo recommended it. I switched some of the moves. He recommended Taunt, T-Wave, Iron Head, and Stealth Rock, I believe, originally. But I wasn't touching... there was some Pokemon I just weren't touching, and I was like, meh, this is not great. I think I might actually change that to Sacred Sword. Just to do the most damage to Celesteela, I'm thinking. Actually, yeah, no, I'll go Stone Edge. I'll go Stone Edge, because I think Stone Edge will still do a decent amount of damage. But mainly, I just want to Thunder Wave stuff. Set up rocks and Thunder Wave stuff. If I can Thunder Wave, Aerodactyl, Celesteela, or Talonflame, that is fantastic. That's all I really need. So I'm really hoping I can get Paralyze on one of those Pokemon. And yeah, I'm still very scared. I'm about to go into the battle now. I'm terrified. This is definitely my hardest matchup. Yeah, the battle should go up tomorrow, so I hope you enjoyed the team builder. Definitely make sure to check out Jathor. I'm not sure if they're uploading the league, but I'll put like details in the description. And I'll see you soon, my dudes. Bye.